All right, I think we're good.
All right. All right. Yo, Gio. What's good, bro?
What up, bro? How's everything?
Good, man. I'm good, bro. I'm off season's here.
Yes.
Right? And we're thinking of renaming the podcast to the off season podcast because we really only plan on doing this in these months.
Yeah, realistically.
Just everything's so busy. It's so hard to do it during the pause. That was crazy. But it's so difficult to do it during like car season.
During the car season. Yeah,
it's really hard.
It really is. Not that we couldn't do it. It's just another task that we would have to do. You know what I mean? Yeah,
the bandwidth is already thin on what we have going on.
Hell yeah.
During the season. I think we realized this year how thin the bandwidth is. Of like,
yes.
There was times where we're like, remember when we had those back-to-back-to-back events, bro?
Yes.
And we were like, fuck, I can't do all these.
And it always happens. So it's every single year.
Yeah.
September, October is just...
It's like grind time.
It is.
And then, obviously, so this pod here, we wanted to talk about our trip to Gat.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, let's jump into it, dude. You guys finally bullied me.
Yes.
Into going
we
to Gat
finally got
year.
him out of the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not that he wasn't. It was just, we got him out of the state.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. No,
but we usually, we do New Jersey. We do Connecticut. So like the typical...
The regular
stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Gat is different, bro.
Bro, Gat is different. Did you ever do H2O?
No.
Oh my God. I thought you did.
No, yeah.
Oh, wow. So this was like your first like...
Big car thing, big interstate car thing.
Yes. So from like your perspective, because I'm going to give my perspective like comparing it to like H2O.
Yeah.
Because this was my first year I got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can only go off of a comparison. You know what I mean?
Right.
But for you, this is completely new.
Yeah.
Like, so what was your experience in Gat the days you were there? And is there any comparison here that you can...
No.
It is, right? It's just its own thing, right?
No. I always looked at Gat as like... I don't know, like... I looked at it as this like cool event. Same thing with H2O. I looked at it as this like cool event, but like not something for me. Like it wasn't my thing. But then like, I don't know, it's so weird because every year I would look at H2O on the internet. I would look at it on Instagram. I would see everything that's going on. I'd see the videos. I'd see the pictures. Same thing with Gat. I would see the videos and the pictures and be like, damn, I wish I went. But still have this feeling of like, but I don't know if it's for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So finally going was like, I don't know, bro. It was just like, it was such a dope experience. And it was so much,
nice.
it was better than I expected it to be honest. Like you hear about, the strip, same thing with H2O, you hear about all the, the cars are just everywhere. But like, until you actually get there, it doesn't feel real.
No,
the amount of cars doesn't feel real. And
this year was like extremely overpacked.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Crazy, bro.
But the feeling there was was crazy. The feeling of being there, in the midst of all this, right? It's just it was just wild. You got to see cars that you only see on the internet.
Yeah.
First.
Yeah.
Plus, so this has been like the worst year, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say that coming out of the...
You could also call it the best year, though.
I would say it was the best year,
right?
But
depends on
the way you're exactly. It was still a crazy time. The only thing that pissed me off about it was traffic, but I'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But again, on your experiences, coming off of what you see on the internet, right? What you see on Instagram, on TikTok, how was it actually putting in? How was it right there in person? Dude,
it was crazy. Like I remember, I bullied Mike into go after you guys bullied me. I bullied Mike, and I was like, "Yo, bro, like fuck it, we're going. Let's just get the fuck out of here."
Yeah. So it's like a vacation type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I only went. Mike and I only went Thursday to Sunday. We flew in. I originally had rented a Jeep Gladiator.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then I canceled the Jeep Gladiator because I found a TRD FJ Cruiser.
That was fire,
and that shit was ill, bro.
Yo, actually, that was really roomy. I'm not even gonna lie, it was a great
truck.
Car. Yeah.
Great truck, bro. But dude, like the first thing was like how far we had to travel from the airport to get into
Pigeon
Gatlinburg.
Forge. Yeah, yep.
Was it Gatlinburg? Yeah,
Oh,
into
because you went to
'cause we
Gatlinburg
through the
first.
mountain,
Yeah, that's right.
But it was like, it just had this feeling of like, it was so ill, man. Like Mike and I were just driving through the mountain and like, dude, as soon as we took the turn to get into, we saw cars everywhere. Like from leaving the airport, we saw cars when we were in the Uber on the way to the Turo pickup. And then when we picked up the FJ, we saw cars all the way to the mountain.
Yeah.
And then all we saw on the way to the mountain, which is what, a 40-minute drive through the mountains? It's like a 40-minute drive into Gatlinburg through the mountains. Nothing but cars. And then we saw you guys.
That's hilarious.
Which was crazy. I don't even think y'all realized it was me because you didn't realize I was there yet or whatever. Yeah. But I think y'all were going to shoot, right? Or something like that. And so we're coming up the mountain. It's like windy, windy, windy. Mike and I are chilling, bro, just already enjoying the fuck out of this. Like, yo, this is fire.
It's just the experience in general was fire.
Yeah, and then I see y'all fucking like 8 to 10 cars deep just coming around a corner in the mountains. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? So like I started beeping. I think Gil might have saw me. A couple of y'all realized it was me after I was beeping or whatever. But and then finally we get into Gatlinburg, bro. We come around, like when you come into Gatlinburg from the side we went.
You came through the mountain. Yeah.
So you turn in. So even before then, like you see there was like a parking lot.
Yep.
And there was just cars everywhere, bro. And then we pulled up to a stop sign right before you, pretty much like maybe a 2-minute ride before you pull into Gatlinburg.
Yep.
And at the stop sign, there's like for 2 minutes, bro, 2 minutes straight, bro, Supra, M3, fucking Miata, whatever, fucking another Supra, a fucking R34, bro, like an S2000, like going this way, a Chaser going. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, am I in a Need for Speed lobby right now?
It felt like that, right?
It was crazy, bro. And so then we take that left, a couple minutes down the road, we pull into Gatlinburg, and it's like dead stop traffic.
Yeah,
but it was, I'll never forget. I came around that corner, and all of a sudden there was a city. Yeah. In the mountains. Yeah. And so I'm in the FJ and we're sitting up high because we're in the FJ. So like I can kind of see over most of the cars and I just see people on both sides of the streets. I see cars, modified cars up and down. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? So that was really dope. And then we made our way. We went and got food first. And where we were eating, we could look outside. It was like open air dining. And so we could look outside, bro. When we were eating for like 45 minutes, whatever, and there was just nothing but cars going up and down that strip, and I was like, "This can't be real.
It's just
like, there's
crazy.
No way this is a real place. Like, there's no way." And it was real, bro. And then we went to the Airbnb. That's when I think we met up with you. Later on, a little bit later. We checked into the Airbnb and whatever, but that was just my first hour. Hour and a half being in Tennessee.
And you pretty much already had the full experience.
It was crazy, bro. Yeah, exactly. Well, that wasn't even it. Like, we'll get into it in a little bit, but once that ride from Gatlinburg to Pigeon Forge it's what, 20 minute, like a 20-minute ride through it's probably like 10-minute ride, but with all the cars, correct. It's like a 20-minute ride.
But this year traffic was
bro, there was one time where it was like 40 minutes to get from Gatlinburg just to the main strip in Pigeon Forge.
And it really is just a 10-minute drive. Not even, it's probably less than that.
Yeah. But there was so many cars, but when we finally got in the FJ, we were going over to Gil's house. Yes. Up in like that.
Yeah, I think you were meeting with us. Yep.
Yeah, bro. It was just, I remember we were behind like an SRT. I don't think it was a Hellcat, but it might have been. I think it was just a regular SRT, and then there was a few Supras, like, whatever, the few BMWs, and then we went through that tunnel, bro. Yes. And it was fucking crazy. Yes, bro. Bro, but when I tell you there was like 50 fucking cars just all around, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, bro. And then we pulled it up into to meet with you guys, bro. And then the whole cul-de-sac is rented out by car enthusiasts, bro. So the whole block was just like any house you could go to, just there was modified cars.
I want to say that where Stance was the best.
The illest spot. The best spot. Now, I understand there was some spots up in the hills, like those mansions and shit.
Yeah, there were some spots around there too, yeah.
But pure like Stance / like not showing off like groups and just chilling. That spot was fucking fire. Jason was over there. Jason and Frank were over there with
tap
Chrome.
water.
Yep.
Chrome.
Yep.
We had Jason and Frank, obviously. Oh my God. Just that whole area in general was just
full, bro. It was ill.
Funny story, just sidetracking from that. I didn't think I was going to be working on a car when I got there, right? I thought if any car I was going to be working on was going to be
that Accord across the street?
Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
That was crazy. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, first of all, I looked over and first of all, I was like, yo, where the fuck is Gio at? I look across and you're like working on this kid's suspension. And I'm like, yo, this motherfucker can't go nowhere. And he just randomly met this dude and is now taking over his whole project, his whole suspension project.
Yep.
But listen,
trying to lower him, he wanted to go lower. He wanted to
go lower, bro.
He wanted to go lower.
But bro, that's a perfect example of just like what the community really is, right?
The community was crazy.
Yeah, because it's like everybody was there except for those people, those few people, and we'll get into that later. But bro, everybody was there for the right reasons. Everybody was just like chilling, grilling, posted up. Like, we went up into the mountains, which we'll get to as well. But man, I cannot wait to go back.
I just want to go back.
Yeah,
and just. Even without the car shit, I would go back there. It was
I would too.
So nice.
But I feel like going there for
what purpose?
Yeah, for the Gatlinburg, the Slammed Enough weekend for that week.
Yep.
I feel like if I go there, I'm gonna be missing something.
Yes.
Like going there as a tourist would be cool. Like it would be great. It's a great area. I'd love to explore.
Yep.
But I do feel like going there and seeing regular traffic. The whole time I'm going to be like, damn, this is missing something.
Oh, yeah. But at least you'll get from point A to point B in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, a lot exactly. Quicker. Yeah, a lot quicker.
So my experience, I was there longer. I got there on Sunday. But originally,
And you drove?
I drove, yeah. And I drove alone.
Yeah.
In 13 FRS that is loud as hell.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So I was deaf by the time I got to my Airbnb. Yeah. But speaking about the Airbnb, so I got there Sunday, and I got there way ahead of time, way ahead of schedule. Mm-hmm. I thought I was gonna arrive there Monday morning, and then just sleep in my car type of situation, and then spend the rest of my day. And when it gets to that time to get into the Airbnb, I'll be all right. But I got there 8 o'clock on Sunday, bro. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do, bro? What do I even do from here? So I rented an Airbnb for the night, and it was a tiny home.
Yeah.
It
looked sick.
It was so dope, bro.
Yeah.
It was probably the best Airbnb I've ever stayed at. It was clean, tidy, and it was way larger than I thought.
Yo, that was crazy.
It was way larger inside than I thought it was.
The pictures that I saw of it looked like it was in the middle of the woods. Was it?
It was in the middle of the woods.
Was it really?
Yes. It was in the middle of the woods, bro.
Yeah, with all the bears out there, bro.
Yeah, actually had a bear near my car, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Actually, I still have my fender. So my car got jumped on by a bear.
Oh yeah, I remember you said that.
So my fender is still screwed up.
Yeah, I remember you did say that. That's right.
But whatever. My first night was crazy, right? So I stayed there and had a great time. Woke up at like 5 a.m. for some random reason. I was just up.
Yeah.
But I didn't end up leaving. You take a shower, you get ready, you try to plan out your day because, bro, I'm literally the first person from our friend group that's there. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? I went to Gatlinburg and just started sightseeing, bro.
Yo,
you saw the video where I got onto the freaking. What is that?
The bridge?
The bridge, bro.
Yeah, the bridge was crazy.
Yeah, that scared the life out of me, bro.
I bet. But you tackled it, bro.
I did it, bro.
You tackled it.
I did it. So I did the sightseeing thing first that Monday. And then everyone started coming in, you know what I mean? So pause.
What was that? Yo, this is crazy. So what was it like? Tell me what it was like seeing everybody show up.
All right.
Because obviously, like you said, you were there early, so there wasn't that many cars there. No. So you of all people really saw
the beginning,
the sprinkle in on the first couple days, then the heavy hit on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then everybody dipped on Sunday.
So Monday, that's when specific groups started coming in, right? So we had everyone was meeting up at Walmart because that's where it's just like the drop off zone is.
Yeah.
I met with people there and saw the freaking trailers that were there, bro. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Crazy.
Like,
yeah.
I cannot believe there's like 17 trailers here, bro. Yeah. And it's full. You know, so imagine a trailer brings 10 cars, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like, I don't know, whatever 10 times 17 is, whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like
170.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like 170 cars that Monday.
Yeah.
You know?
And you might not have, you weren't there the whole day.
And I wasn't even there the whole day.
So
right?
It could have been waves.
So it was like, this is crazy. And plus there was a whole nother lot that people were getting off on. So we were like,
They were getting off on a lot?
Hey, that was crazy. There was a whole bunch of stuff happening.
Yeah.
In the mix of whatever's going on, right? We get all the cars ready. I meet up with Gil.
Yep.
And I was like, yo, what's the plan today? You know what I mean? Just because that Monday I already had started, you know, sightseeing. He's like, bro, I just got off a plane. I'm gonna go home. You know, I'm like, all right, bet. Yeah. You need a hand type shit. Pause.
Yo, bro, this is going sideways quick, bro.
So he's like, yeah, I need a hand bringing some cars over. So we brought some cars over. Just chilled at the Airbnb. I found out that tap water was there. You know, people already there at the cul-de-sac location that we were at. And I was like, yo, this is kind of crazy. This is so surreal. Mm-hmm. No, like there's 5 cars parked in front of our place. You know that.
Yeah.
And there was like 30 cars parked on the side. I'm like, crazy, yo, this is wild. Mm-hmm. And there was still people arriving and
that was early.
That was early. And that was the best time because that was Monday where it only took 5 minutes to get from Walmart to the thing. So we were able to get so much done between Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday's really when the waves of cars started coming in.
That's what I thought too. Yeah, it's probably
Wednesday was just nonstop.
Yep.
I was with LaShawn.
Yep.
LaShawn had flew in that Monday as well.
Yep.
Gil and I picked him up. And pretty much from that point on directly, we started shooting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was LaShawn's first reaction when you guys?
LaShawn was like, "Yo, this is crazy." You could tell, you know, when LaShawn doesn't talk much.
No, bro.
So like his expressions like mean a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When you see LaShawn bust out a smile or something like that.
Yeah, when he's grinning, he's like, he's cooking right now.
This little motherfucker's having a good time right now. Yo, you getting giddy over there, bro. I see it, bro.
I'm like, yo, he's cooking right now. I know he has ideas. And being part of the media, we all shared the ideas. We knew what was going to go on. But to see it all come into place was kind of cool. So from that point on, it was more like assisting LaShawn. You know what I mean? Because LaShawn, my camera fell off a freaking motorcycle, so I didn't have my camera gear. Yeah. But LaShawn was the guy ready to go. You know what I mean? So
when did Will show up?
Will was there that Monday as well.
Oh,
I think
wow,
he showed up on Monday.
Right.
So but I didn't link up with Will till Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah.
And that was pretty much, if wherever you saw me, you saw LaShawn or Will for the most part. Yeah. We all worked together on getting specific shots, even though Will booked some shoots on his own, which was freaking great.
Yeah.
That's awesome. From there on, it was just, you know, chill. Just consistently busy, bro. I realized that I was going to sleep at 3 a.m. and you know, I was waking up at 5 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
To go shoot, bro.
Yeah.
That, you know how tough that was?
Yeah,
and then I fell asleep in the after.
Yeah, that was that day, that whole day. What was it, Friday and Saturday, bro?
Yeah.
We were both up early, bro. It was early. When I got there at Thursday, to be completely honest, I went to go assist with media stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't assist with any media stuff, realistically.
Yeah.
But I was able to, like, this is one of those things that I really, really love being able to do every once in a while. Is to just like soak an event in.
Yes.
And that's what I got to do.
Yes.
So even when I ended up meeting up with y'all and seeing y'all on Thursday, bro.
Yep.
Y'all were already so locked in on the media part of it. That crazy. I was like, oh, okay, they're good. Like, they're straight. Like, LaShawn would have been fine anyways.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, there was, like, this like, cohesive understanding. I would hear him and Will talk, and even Rithi.
Yep.
Like, I would hear them talking about whatever, and I'd be like, oh, they're on it. Like, they're...
Oh, yeah, bro.
They're solid, bro. Yep. So...
it was mainly the planning. So, that's what I was doing with LaShawn, was just planning out the day, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Finding out where everyone's going to be at so that we can make it in time.
Yeah.
But also have like a feature shoot, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So, you were there for Darius.
Yeah, that was fucking
that
cool.
was fire.
Man. Bro, it was just that morning is just like one of those cool things, bro. We got up early, we whipped around all over the place.
Yeah.
Right? Shot with Darius, went to Waffle House, which I've never had.
Yep.
And then went back to the crib and like slept for a little bit. But those little moments, in the moment we think like, oh, this is just dope. Like I'm here with we're with the homies, but like when I'm back here and I think back to that moment, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna forget that moment. That moment when we were in that church parking lot shooting with the mountains behind it.
Yep.
I'm not gonna forget that, and I'm never gonna forget the people I was there with.
Exactly.
I know that might sound cheesy, but like realistically, bro, those are like memories that like you're excited about.
Oh yeah, bro, that was a core memory for sure. That's why I was like, okay, I need to be in here. You know, I need to be here.
Yep. And even like Mike wanted to sleep in. I'm glad we got his ass up. You know what I mean? Because
bro.
Like I know for him too, he would have been fine sleeping in, going out in the afternoon and the night and doing things. But I feel like dragging him out to go do that, and like once we got him up, he was cool. With like he was cool with all of it, and then him and I talked after. He was like, "Yo, I'm glad. I'm glad I went to that." He's like, "I could have slept in." And I was like, "Bro, you can sleep in at the crib."
Yeah, bro, we're on vacation. You know what I mean? Like,
even though like getting up early on vacation seems counterintuitive, but when we're there for this purpose, it was perfect.
It was dope.
Yeah,
it was dope. Just that whole experience, and like I said, like being with LaShawn and seeing how he actually is behind the scenes and what gets actually done was so cool, and being there to assist him was great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though, like I said, he would have been fine on his own, but just to drive him places and be there to experience it was just fire. Same thing with sick. Will, and I know Will would have figured it out as well, but it was just good that we all got to work together and just spend the time, because those are people that I can see them anytime here. But like to experience something with them, like totally, you know, just brand new. You know,
it was dope. Yeah, that shit was fire. I think let's talk about Saturday morning.
Yeah,
that shit was fun, bro.
Saturday was fire. Saturday we shot with Jason and Frank, right?
Yep.
And a few others.
Yep.
That was dope.
It was so ill, bro. It was so ill. That was
someone got pulled over. Who was it who got pulled over?
Who?
White Volkswagen, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I forgot his name.
He got a mean ticket too, right?
Yes.
Was it a $500 ticket or $300 ticket?
Something like that.
I forget, but yeah, he definitely got a. But it was crazy because they were all together and he just singled him out, and I forget what it was. There was a reason,
and he put out some sparks, whatever.
Yeah.
What was that? I forgot what they call it, deflagging or something. Something of the road.
Yeah. Stupid rule.
Something stupid, you know what I mean? But I understand.
When you get into a car accident and the wheel rips off and you're gouging into the fucking pavement,
they don't get a ticket for that.
Yeah,
nah,
no way.
It's stupid shit, you know? So, whatever. I get it. They did the same thing with H2O where they created like a special event. Yeah. Even though it was like a main strip, like there's nothing going on, but they created a special event law or scene or event, whatever, so that you can get pulled over for pretty much everything. They have the right to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I will say, the police were great.
Bro,
I had no issues with them whatsoever. I got pulled over 3 times.
Yeah.
Didn't get ticketed once.
Yep.
And on the conversations with them were genuine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had no interactions with them, of course, bro. They didn't even probably look at the FJ. That was a good thing.
Yep.
I was incognito in that thing, bro. I was just having a good old time, bro. That truck was fucking awesome. So,
but back to Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday.
So we shoot early as hell again.
Mad early, bro. And it didn't even go well in the beginning.
No, bro.
Everything was ass backwards in the beginning. Like the first couple spots, bro. Trying to find y'all.
Yes.
That morning was so hard.
Yes.
And
bro.
I had your location.
Yeah.
And I could not find you guys.
Yep.
But finally, when I came up that hill.
Yes.
I saw you guys all over there.
And we were like, fuck. Like we lost. Everyone went their separate ways because getting into Gat unfortunately was difficult for people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we were staying in Gap, which was different for us.
Yep.
But if you were going into Gap, the sheriffs or the police were not having it. You know,
Yeah.
no matter what you did, whether you were just lowered on your car was tinted, they were pulling you over for anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some people got lucky and didn't get pulled over, or a ton of people, but the ones who were singled out, you know, were getting ticketed, and it was crazy. So
Yeah.
imagine how Jason would definitely get a ticket. You know what I mean? Like, there was
100%.
just no wonder he went a different way.
Yeah.
You know, and you kind of have to. But we didn't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We didn't
yeah.
know that he had went a different way up
Yep.
until later. We're like, oh fuck! The whole point was to get him get a shot on
Yep.
this strip. But whatever, didn't work out. But we ended up meeting him on the mountain regardless. I think were you with them? Oh no, you went a whole different direction.
I pulled up when y'all were up at that first spot.
Yes.
Low before we took the long ride up.
Yes.
It was like low down.
Yes.
I caught up with y'all there.
Yep.
And y'all were just about ready to leave and go. And that's when we went up the mountain.
Yes, because we were trying to get the sunrise.
Yeah.
Which we still kind of did.
No, yeah, we did.
Yeah, we still
did.
kind of did. That was beautiful, by the way.
Bro, it was so fire. I think, dude, that ride up the mountain. And then do you remember, you were sleeping, but do you remember when all the emergency vehicles were going by?
Oh, that was the accident, right?
Yeah, that was the fucking
Yes.
the
I don't remember.
Cadillac.
I was knocked the fuck out.
It was the
but-
CTSV that smacked into the vet.
Corvette?
Yeah,
Yep.
bro.
Yep.
But anyways, going up the mountain was dope, bro. Just chasing, and then I was in the way back. I was trying to stay far enough back where I wouldn't be in any shots,
Yeah.
but close enough that I could stick with you guys.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, but it was dope because then Kevin was there too.
Yes.
Kevin Stafford was there
Yep.
too.
Yep. Shout out Kevin, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Dude's hilarious.
Yeah, he's the best, bro. He's the best. So Kevin was in the back of the truck. LaShawn was in the back of the truck, and I know they were cold.
Yo, it was cold as shit that morning.
I know they were cold, bro. But anything for the shot, bro.
Anything for the shot.
Anything for the shot.
I had the window down because I wanted to hear if they needed something, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And I was freaking freezing,
Yeah.
bro. And we had the heat on. You know what I mean?
They were. I know they were cold,
So,
bro. And LaShawn had shorts on, bro.
I know, bro.
Bugging, bro.
He forced it.
He was bugging.
He
So,
forced it, bro.
but yeah, that was sick. Like, I can't wait to see LaShawn's shots from that morning because
I know. He
from
got good shot.
my standpoint, following you guys up the hill, I was like, yo, I know. Excuse me, I know.
They were
Them
cooking,
Munchkins is coming back at you.
Yo, I know, bro.
Yo, we had
know.
they did a car craft event here, and they had Munchkins and donuts. And of course, I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll have a donut. And I had two
same.
Munchkins, and now that shit's doing something to me, bro.
I forced it. I had 4 donuts and like a few munchkins.
Yo, that's why that tells me I gotta message Christine and tell her that she gotta feed you that. Bro.
I wasn't
you were
even
eating, bro.
hungry here.
I know. I would have been good, but it's
As
like
soon as I saw
soon
the
as he said,
donuts.
"Yo, take some donuts," I'm like, "Fuck."
Yep, the fatness in me was like, yo, take them all, bro.
Comes out, bro.
Yo, comes out was great.
It comes out. It was great. But yeah, so yeah, going up that mountain was fire. I know those shots were dope, and then being up there at the pull off
Was fire.
crazy, bro.
Was so fire.
So
bro.
crazy, yeah.
And it was dope to hear, like, dude came all the way from Montreal or whatever.
Yeah, bro.
And like drove his car.
And he was gonna bring his S15, but
Yeah.
he brought the SRT.
Yep.
Because he saw that Frank and fucking Jason were gonna be there.
Yep.
So all 3 SRTs, bro.
That was
that part of LaShawn's video. Tough.
Fire,
I know
bro.
it's gonna be tough, bro.
just to be there experiencing that.
Yeah.
That was fire.
And then, bro, driving up the mountain, all we saw was whips, bro.
Yep.
There was
Yep.
nothing. Yo, bro, it was so
Everyone
crazy.
wanted to
It
get
was
the sunrise.
Yeah, but it was crazy because it literally was like a movie or a video. Realistically, it was like a video game, bro. Like
Yeah.
when you're playing Need for Speed or Forza, even is a
Yep.
better, or Forza Horizon.
Yep.
All you fuck Forza, but all you see, bro, is like when you're in those online lobbies is just modified cars, modified everywhere, bro.
Yep.
And we literally just went up the mountain, coming down the mountain, going up the mountain, and the pull offs, everything, drift cars. Every little mountain outlook, bro,
Yes.
was full of cars.
Yes.
It was so ill.
I loved every minute of
Yeah.
it. Even the time I was sleeping, I was dreaming about cars. Like,
That was fire
crazy.
because then after that shoot, which Bro, when Jason pissed off the side of the mountain.
That was hilarious. I got the best photo of that shit. That shit was hilarious.
It was so funny, bro.
That was hilarious. No, it was just a good group of people that we went with. And
that's what made it so good, bro. Is everybody up there was like, it was good vibes, bro.
Yeah.
It was good vibes. And that's the thing. That's another thing about, like, no disrespect to, like, I don't know, people who are normally going to be in mountains. So let's say fucking hikers, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, hikers are just like, they look at the mountains and they're like, whatever, we're here, we're going for a hike. Like, hiking is fun but miserable at the same time. But being up there with car enthusiasts, people who most of them we know from here, but like being there with them, bro, those are like dope vibes. It was so sick. I don't really know how to explain what I'm thinking, but it was just really ill to be with those people in that location in that moment.
Oh yeah. I don't even remember what else we did Saturday. Saturday is we did so much that one day that I can't even remember what else we did. We went out for breakfast, right? After that, did we?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I think we went back to the Airbnb.
We probably did.
I think I went back to the Airbnb, picked up Mike.
Yes.
I think I showered again, picked up Mike.
Yep.
And then we went back out, but I don't remember what we did. Oh, the barbecue. I mean, the cookout.
Oh, yes.
The cookout, bro. And then they had that fuck-ass cop that came,
the dude who said that he was the owner. And he probably was.
He might have been.
Probably was the owner, bro.
But the way he said it was corny. And then he left with no problem. So shout out to him for like, ended up being fine.
Yeah.
But I don't know, the way he pulled up on some weird super machos. Like he was trying to get a rise out of everybody there.
Yep. But, he was going to get a rise. Hey, yo.
That was crazy. But realistically, the positive note there was that, bro, that cookout was fire.
That cookout was so fire.
That was so ill. There was just
shout out to Jonathan Vega for freaking cooking.
Yep.
And Boyo.
Yep.
Who also did his thing, bro. Everyone who was there like participated somehow, and it was fucking great.
We had that 2-hour Uno game, bro. 2-hour Uno game, bro. Was fucking nuts.
That shit was crazy.
I did win. So
you did? I didn't know that, bro. That's what's up.
I did win. Yep. So next year when we go back, I got to defend my title.
Yo, facts.
But yeah, that cookout was fire. And then that night, we all just kind of split up. I know you went and did a bunch of.
We did some shoots, but then I did.
Didn't you go? No, you went into the roller coaster.
I did
that was Saturday night, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I did the roller coaster.
Bro, it's so crazy.
Pepe's fiance's girlfriend's
crazy,
fucking birthday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we celebrated that too.
Yo, we forgot. Y'all went to the apple farm.
Oh, yo, that was so much fun. That was Saturday, yeah.
That was Saturday. That's what we did in that. That was before the cookout. So it was after the shoot. Everybody went back, probably slept for a little bit, chill.
Yes.
And then when I met up with y'all later, that's where you were at.
Yeah, so we were fucking lit because of a freaking apple farm, bro. Yo, I didn't expect to. Yo, LaShawn was fucking.
Yo, LaShawn was gone, bro.
LaShawn was lit. Cooked, you met him here. You met him at the apple farm, right?
I did, yeah. He was, bro. When I pulled up, he was across the street in a field, bro, just walking. I came up the road, bro. I came. You know, it's like a curve.
Yeah.
I came around the curve. Pause. I came around the curve, bro, and he was in the fucking field, bro, across the street. So that not only was the apple farm, it was like here. Then there was a big ass parking lot.
Yes.
Then a road.
Yep.
And then a field, bro. And the field went down into a dip. He was in the field, bro.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, this dude walked all the way from the farm all the way across the street into a field, bro. I'm like, he's gone, bro.
I did not know that.
Yeah, bro. He was across the street in a fucking field. But yeah, y'all was sipping, bro. And y'all,
bro. I knew. You know what? We didn't eat. So we didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah, we didn't do breakfast. We went to the Airbnb. I met up with everybody.
Yep.
And then we're like, yo, fuck it. It's Saturday. This is pretty much our last day here. Let's go enjoy it kind of thing, right? So
what a day.
Met up, that was crazy.
What a day.
Met up with Vega and Jonathan, fucking Carlos, his wifey, Ruby, a ton of other people. We were all there just chilling for a little bit.
Yeah.
And originally he was like, yo, we're going to go there and do the apple cider donuts.
Yeah.
Found out that there was no fucking donuts, but there was drinking involved.
Yes.
So he was like, yo, anything to get lit.
What's the next best thing, bro?
So, bro, for $10, I had like 30 shots of cider, bro.
Bro, was that Saturday or Friday?
Was that Friday or Saturday? It had to be Friday.
It was Friday.
It had to be
It was
Friday.
Friday.
Yep,
It was Friday. Because that was when Friday night is the first time Mike and I sat on top of the FJ.
Yes.
And when we were in the parking lot, I was standing on the FJ.
Yes.
And that was the first.
It was Friday.
It was Friday. Yeah.
It was Friday because we stayed out all night, bro. I didn't get home to the Airbnb till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, bro.
Fell asleep. Woke up at 5 to pick up LaShawn. And then we went and saw Frank. And All right. So,
but still, that was ill. That whole thing was ill. Me and Mike, bro. I was just gonna say it's so crazy because you and I barely saw each other.
Barely, bro.
Not barely. Like we spent a good amount of time.
Yeah.
Together, but being there from Thursday to Sunday, we'll call it Thursday, Saturday.
Yep.
I figured in my mind, I was like, yo, I'll probably be with Gio the whole weekend.
Pretty much, yep.
And we weren't, but it was like, it wasn't like we missed time with each other or anything.
No.
Bro, there was so much to do. There was so much going on. Like Mike and I went to this Cuban spot. That shit was fire. We chilled a little bit. We went to a bunch of different spots, bro. We were just checking out different areas, just cruising up and down the strip.
Yep.
We got some Tennessee barbecue, which was fire.
Oh, yo. I know it was. We did too.
Shit was so good, bro. And then, at night, we pulled the FJ into like a lot, bro.
Yes.
And, bro, we brought hoodies. We stopped at Publix. We got pub subs, bro.
Yep.
We brought mad snacks. And we bought lawn chairs at, not lawn chairs, but the folding chairs at Walmart. Bro, we climbed on the top of the FJ and had that fucking travel rack up there.
Just sitting, chilling.
Bro, just sat on top of the fucking FJ with snacks and food, bro, right at the strip. And we could see both sides perfectly clear. Like at standing height, you couldn't see the other side really. You couldn't see. Bro, we were at the perfect height where we could see every car across the street all coming this way and then everything in front of us going this way.
That's amazing.
It was perfect, bro.
We
did that both Friday and Saturday night.
And I couldn't really do anything because we were stuck in that traffic, bro.
Yeah,
so sometimes we were like screwed.
Yeah, it was rough. The traffic was rough, bro.
Bro, it was saying that it would take like 45 to an hour to get 5 minutes down the road.
Yeah,
like
crazy,
0.5 of a mile. Bro.
Yeah, Mike and I sat in so much traffic on Saturday. Saturday was
ridiculous,
crazy, bro. When we went to Walmart, it took literally from where I think we left from Gil's Airbnb to go to Walmart, and it took us an hour.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was around that,
and it's a 7-minute drive. Bro. Crazy.
We ended up finding like backways. It was just like the easiest way to take everything. Take everything was fucking wild. Sorry, pause.
Yeah, you're fucking up today, bro. You're fucking up pretty bad, bro.
But we had a blast taking the fucking backways. It was easier. There was less traffic. It was just when you got onto the main road again that you're kind of fucking yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little bit.
But you had to because that's where everything was. You know. There
was no way around it. I just and then I mean I had an absolute blast.
Oh yeah.
I mean I cannot wait to go back.
I cannot wait.
I can't wait to see LaShawn's video too.
Oh, bro, I'm waiting on that.
Yeah,
I'm waiting. Actually, I just saw him yesterday. I should have asked, and I didn't. I didn't even think about it at the moment. But no, it was great. So like comparison for me was H2O, right?
Yeah.
So coming from H2O and just seeing everything, it was very, very, very similar. You know, the strip is definitely longer. On at Pigeon Forge, there's way more to do, and it's like I think it's like 3 lanes each. Right, 3 to 4 lanes. Where I was like pretty much a single lane almost the whole time.
Bro, the craziest thing. That's right.
Yeah.
The craziest thing I think was being on that strip in Pigeon Forge, and no matter what business it was, bro. When we went to Ace Hardware, there was cars in the fucking Ace Hardware parking lot, bro.
And most of them were there shopping, bro. That was the crazy thing.
Everywhere, bro.
They were supporting their local, which is what else are you gonna do, bro? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Shout out Jimmy's Market because, dude, they got shut down and they were like, "Yo, we need the business."
Yeah, we want the business. Yeah.
They opened up.
They
again.
loved it. That ended up going a little sideways, but
that ended up going a little sideways. But we'll get into the controversies later, but for the most part, going back to the comparison to H2O, because I went when it was starting to get a little bit hectic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Where I quite literally just got there probably on a Thursday, I want to say, when I got to H2O, and I went outside, crossed the street, and I saw a group of people. So I was like, "Oh, what's going on over there?"
Yeah.
I went into the group of people. A freaking van came by and maced us, bro. Like we all got
I remember
fucking
you
maced.
told me this. That's crazy. Was
And
it a police van?
Dude, yeah. And I'm like, dude, I just got here. Like, I didn't even do anything yet.
I didn't even say hi to nobody.
Bro,
nothing.
I literally
What the
just
fuck?
pulled up. I wanted to see what was going on, and I got fucking maced, bro.
Damn, bro.
And or whatever. I don't know if it was mace, but it was some shit that they sprayed. It sucked.
Yeah.
Got out of there, and it was just a mess, bro. Just seeing everything that was going on. It was too. H2O is not built for that many people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think GAT is?
Oh yeah, I mean,
I think they handled it well.
I think they handled it well as well. Like the Pigeon Forge Police Department, they had to do what they had to do. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And like I said, a lot of them were respectable. I had genuine conversations with them. That we spoke to a few of them at Jimmy's Market, and they were doing, they just had to do their job, kind of thing. But did they like the cars? Yeah, hell yeah.
Of course, yeah. I don't think any of the cops didn't enjoy the actual event itself. They just didn't want.
Well, there were specific.
We could have made it. We could have made it so much. Not we. Those specific individual, like everything could have been so much easier for the cops if those single little incidences didn't happen. It would have been a perfect weekend.
Yes, and there's some people who are just arrogant and ignorant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we had to follow one rule at Jimmy's Market, and it wasn't to stay very long. You know,
right? I mean? You had to rotate.
So you
right?
can rotate.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. So you can go do your thing, be there for 15, 20 minutes, head out, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Don't block the gas pumps.
Yep.
Or if you are, just be quick about it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But definitely don't block the main entrance or exit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And unfortunately, we just had people wanting to do that. You know,
it's so crazy. Like people give you a simple request of how to keep shit.
And she was extremely nice. I spoke to her, bro. We were chilling. She has a Corvette or whatever, and she was chilling on
the
top
yellow
of
one, right?
Red, I think it was burgundy. I think maybe.
Oh yeah. That's what
she
it
was
is.
just chilling on top of her car. We were just talking, and she's like, "No, I freaking love this." You know what I mean? Like this is cool. But then there's some people who just ruin it. You know what I mean? And it's not. I know that they're not purposely doing that because in the moment that's not what you're thinking about.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we are. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And there's only so much I can do because it's gonna sound weird, but when I was there with Gil, I was like doing traffic, bro. So I was like, yo, you park here. And that's just like because that's my mentality.
That's normal. Yeah, like let's keep it organized.
If Electro was there, he would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah,
you know, like if you were there, you would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's just because as a event coordinator or as a promoter or whatever, we think about stuff that others don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So we think about safety. We think about how to prolong the event because we want to enjoy it. You know what I mean?
That shit getting shut down. Yeah.
So it was just funny as hell. And then Gil's like, "Yo, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro,
it just got
my bad. I just got to do. Just let me do it. You know, let me cook, bro. You know, just let me cook." And it worked out. You know what I mean? But then again, some cars come in, stop, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say anything. You know, it's not my place. But now I know. Now I'm not gonna do that again. I don't care anymore. You know, it's not my thing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, what happened was unfortunate, but I just the thing that bothers me the most is like this is like across the board with like so many things with literally any topic you can think of.
Yep.
We have been working in the car scene
long time.
I'm cold, bro.
Yeah, I feel it.
We've been in the car scene. I can hear it in my voice. Like I'm all nasally. I slept like shit last night. But we've been in the car scene for so long, right? And it's always like the negative stuff that gets spotlighted. Nobody Like nobody
No one
thinks
talks about the
that
positive stuff.
No, dude, and it's so frustrating because it's like the car culture and the car community is so fucking dope. It's so ill, bro. And you can meet people, you can learn.
Yes.
Like most of us don't cause any fucking issues.
No,
but
dude, we listen. At least we do. We follow the rules. We listen. Yep. It's just respectable.
Yeah.
I don't know how much more you can ask for, and then you just have those people.
But then, like coming from the media side of things, I get frustrated.
Yeah,
because how much fucking media came out about the negative stuff from Gat?
Oh yeah, bro.
All like, bro, the most watched videos were all the fucking bullshit.
Oh yeah,
it was all the bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm like, dude. And then I'm like, fuck. I'm like, you're a media person, and you want views.
Yes.
So you put out the negative stuff. Then you're showing the negative stuff. Then people are consuming negativity. Yep. And I'm like, dude, you guys are like just killing it for yourselves. Yes. And then those same people will share the post of the bad shit that happens at Gat.
Yes.
And then be like, I wonder why it's like this.
Yes.
Bro, you're the one fucking promoting that media.
Exactly.
You're the one that's sharing. And dude, I went to a show. I went to a meet with Quells.
Yep.
Few weeks back.
Yep.
And dope meet, really nice cars.
Yep.
And I was talking to one of the dudes there, and he has a blue RX-7. I forget his name. Sorry.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue RX-7. Cool dude. Real cool.
Yeah. Jesus?
That might, I think that is it.
Is that his name?
I think that is it. Yeah.
I don't know. I know. We spoke. I know who you are. Yeah, yeah.
So we were talking, and he was kind of telling, like he was talking to me about how he appreciates BeastCoast and shit. Yeah. And then we were talking about the recent issues in Mass with, the takeovers, the police vehicles, whatever.
I'll get into that too, because
we'll talk about
that follows.
But then, this is honestly, we probably should have just saved this for the other pod for the second one. Mm-hmm. But in that conversation, he goes, "Dude, look," and I look over, and he's like, "Look at how many people are standing at the exit."
Yeah,
with their cameras and phones out,
ready for some action,
waiting for someone to do a. I'm like, dude, it's partly not our fault. It's partly the media's fault. Where like these kids are like, fuck, if I want to catch something cool. Yes. I want to see this dude do a burnout down the street. Sure, burnouts are dope, but there was someone who did a burnout down that street in a BMW. I think it was an M4. Spun out and almost hit a car.
Oh, fuck that.
Okay, so that happened, right? Yep. And then now you're seeing other people like pull out of there, and there's a little crowd of people with their cameras and phones. So some of it's just like, yeah, let me do something ill for the camera. Some of it's peer pressure. Like if I don't get on it right now, they're going to think I'm a pussy.
Yes.
Right? So now you have people who may not be maybe into cars, may not be great drivers, may not have good control of their car.
Yep.
And they're doing a burnout or a pull, and there's a kid crossing the street or something stupid, bro. Something dumb. And I get so frustrated because I'm like, it's these motherfuckers at the corner of the street. There's 200 really nice cars in this lot.
Yeah.
You're standing at the street watching one leave.
Yes.
What are we doing, bro?
Yes, bro.
And now you're the one egging on that shitty ass behavior where someone gets hurt behind it. And then when someone does get hurt behind it, what do you get out of it? Views.
Yes. Yeah, but
someone got hurt, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you're like, yo, let me upload this. This is going to go viral.
Yes.
Come on, like you can't do that shit.
That's what unfortunately, that's what they do. You know what I mean?
I think we can change it. It's not
on purpose though.
No, it is.
Because the purpose for them is, I need the view. I want to go. They're not thinking of it like positive or negative. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
So for them, it's just content is content for them. You know
this is why I get so peeved. And shout out to the page Boston Car Spotters because they've been supportive of BeastCoast. Mm-hmm. But I typically am open about this. I don't like car spotters.
Yeah.
The reason is because that exact reason. Like, first of all, I there's two reasons. Yeah. One, I think it's weird to walk around and look for bone stock supercars.
Yeah.
I think that shit is weird until I go crazy over them and to like just take pictures of stock cars driving by or whatever. I think that's weird.
Yep.
My second thing is that they inevitably and inadvertently, sorry, I'm leaking over here.
It's cold as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I might listen to you talk about whatever's next and go get me one of them shop towels that he had.
Yeah, bro.
Your boy is leaking.
Yeah,
over
plus
here.
I gotta check up on the
camera.
yeah.
But yeah, so I think with car spotters, the thing is just like they are, bro. This is so crazy. YouTube just popped up and it's our podcast.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. That's crazy. Just telling me to watch our own podcast.
Watch your own thing.
But yeah, so car spotters are like, they kind of promote that behavior, and I know they don't mean to.
Yeah.
That's the thing, but it like bothers me because I'm like, yo, you want these people to fucking do flybys and do all this shit, bro, and someone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
and it makes our community look bad.
Yes.
So
yes, I agree.
Next year,
yeah.
What do you think's gonna happen? What are we doing
next year? I really don't know. They canceled Slammed Enough.
Yeah, Sunday,
right?
Right.
So my assumption is that next year it's probably not going to happen due to everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at least unless they come up with a plan, because now the city's going to be more involved. Everyone's going to be a little bit more. It's triggering now. You know what I mean? Yep. So I'm assuming if the event planners, meet up with the state or the city and come up with a plan, then maybe.
Yeah.
Just maybe we'll have another Slammed Enough. But that doesn't mean there's not going to be people going. You know what I mean? Yep. Because
I'm going, bro.
I'll
be there, bro.
Like that, it's just, it's lit, you know?
Yeah, it's great.
Plus, like I said, even without, say we just chose that week, even without there being a car event happening, there's so much you can do there. You know what I mean?
A ton.
Does the cars make it better? Absolutely. But say we go and we fucked up. And they're like, yeah, there's no Slammed Enough, but we already booked everything. Everything is ready. Yeah. We get there.
Taking that trip, bro.
We're still taking that trip. It's still going to be a good time. We're very good with supporting our locals. So we know what's up. We know what we're going to do. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I don't know. There's word in town that there might be a different location next year that...
I've heard that too. Here's what I think happens. I think not only does Slammed Enough happen next year.
Yep.
But I think now we saw what happened to H2O. Mm-hmm. I genuinely think that with the amount of space that they have there, it's not like H2O. They have more space.
Yep.
I think that that is a tourist town.
Yes.
I think, so was H2O, but or Ocean City. But I think next year it's going to be better, if not the best it's ever been. And the reason why that's high hopes, I know that.
Yeah.
The reason why is I think that this year was like the problem child year. It was like it was the Elon Musk testing out the rocket ship to its fucking brink until it blows up. Now we go back to the drawing board. We know what the fuck we can't do and what doesn't work. We know the amount of resources we need and how to make it work. And now we make it work. So I think Slammed Enough comes back next year. I think it's going to be an amazing thing. I think they're going to a lot more funds and police presence, right, to keep things organized. And I think there's going to be some city planning behind turning this into a major thing. I guarantee that city made millions of dollars that weekend.
Oh yeah, of course,
millions of dollars.
And I don't want to say that it's because it's not Slammed Enough's fault. You know
hell no.
That they had nothing to do with the events that happened in Pigeon Forge, because their event was in Sevierville or Sevierville, you know. So do I think they continue? Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think Airbnbs are going to change.
What do you mean by that?
Well, because there was destruction to their locations. Correct?
I didn't know much about that, but I understand. I would. It's kind of
like if you were where Gil was, you know what I mean, where Stance was. I mean, when we got there, the road was great. When we left,
it was not.
It was just not great. You know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, who pays for that? Like, you know, same thing like getting into a parking spot there. It's some cars were too slammed, bro. They were dragging their ass on the fucking driveway. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Do I think prices are gonna go up?
Yeah, I agree.
Because now they gotta take care of so on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think some locations that we had chosen this year are going to change. We're not going to be able to go back. I know they closed where is it, the brick parking lot. I don't know if you were there, but they closed this brick. It's public parking.
Oh, I know the one. It's in a lot of the
videos. It's pretty much the only place where you can actually go there and park. It's like free parking. You know what I mean? They closed that down for some odd reason. Don't know why. So you kind of like were stuck to be in. You had to be on the strip. You know what I mean? Instead of going to chill there. You know, in a free lot.
That's where else would be, but it's big. Pause. But the lot is big. Yeah. So
it's like, dude. What? You guys shut it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think they'll sort all that. I think this was just a year of them.
I think they were trying to figure it out.
Scared. Yeah. They were kind of shook up of like, damn, what do we do with this?
Think about it, dude. There was a crap ton of people. Bro, you saw the videos.
There had to be 20,000 cars there. Yeah. There had to be, bro. Yeah.
From the nation, bro. Throughout the whole nation.
Everywhere, bro. Yeah. I saw some crazy license plates there and everything, bro. Yeah, it was crazy. It was really cool. I have high hopes for next year, though. I do too.
I genuinely think they can. I think they can pull it off. I think Slam Enough will come back. Yeah, that's for sure. Because again, they have nothing to do with the events that happened in Pigeon Forge. You know what I mean?
Nothing. Yeah.
That was all just coincidence for them. You know what I mean? It just happened to be like they were there. It just happened. You know what I mean? Yep. But like I said, I think they're going to price gouge a couple of things now.
For sure. And you know what? I'm not even that mad at it.
No, I'm not mad at that either.
I don't mind paying a little bit more for the event. If they can pull it off and make that still be a great weekend, I'll pay a little bit more. I don't mind that.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's worth it.
I don't think it's bad at all. Plus, again, like I said, we were supporting the local stores and everything like that. So it doesn't even matter. I think what we did was great. Was traffic bad? Yeah. But that's also not our fault either. You know what I mean? That's just, it's just unfortunate. You know what I mean? There was just too many people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's a good problem to have, though.
It is. It's a great problem to have. But the problem is that there wasn't, I guess they had to get police force from 5 different places. You know what I mean?
It was pretty crazy.
So if you put it in perspective like that,
that's a lot.
They had to go out of their resource.
They didn't have enough.
Yeah. I think it's gonna. Are they gonna price gouge everything? Absolutely. They kind of have no choice right now because if they had to go out of their pocket to go somewhere else and look for, they're gonna shut down some places. There's gonna be places you can't go. It is what it is. It's just how it's gonna be for them.
One positive I will take away. I mean, there was a lot of positives, but one positive that I'll take away just to speak to is that that was probably the best showing of car culture all in one place that I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
But in my life, there was every kind of car there. If you like classic cars, there was some of those there. If you like trucks, there was a bunch of those there. If you like, Japanese, you like tuner cars, you like Euro,
everything,
you like
hot rods, domestic,
Plus,
whatever.
There was everything, bro.
Everything was there, bro.
It was really cool.
It was awesome. And again, I feel like there was really no issues other than what we've seen online. Yeah. I'm sure there was others, but those are the ones that mainly got the thing.
That's a drop in the bucket to all the cool, fun shit that we did. Like through this conversation, we've already talked about the cookout.
Yes.
The apple farm.
Yep.
Right. Chilling at the Airbnbs. Yeah. The roller coasters. Just hanging out with friends. Going up the mountain. Grabbing food. The shoots. All that stuff is all stuff that happened in just the 4 days that I was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And then the stuff that happened at Jimmy's was one night.
That was just one.
Technically,
night.
It was 2.
Yeah.
It was 1. We'll give it 1.5.
Yeah.
Because Friday night didn't get bad till late.
Exactly.
And then Saturday was wild.
Exactly.
But in the 3 days, realistically 3.5 days that I was there, it was really a whole lot of really cool car culture stuff. And I'm not good. It was a whole lot of car culture, really, really cool car culture stuff in a single place.
Yes.
With people from all over, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
That right there is car culture at its core, bro.
Yes.
It was so good.
I love that so much. Yeah. And I mean, it even got us thinking of other things that we can do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I mainly enjoyed was going in there and now coming back home and saying, damn, dude,
what can we do?
What can we do?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it was just unfortunate. I know we're going to talk about it in our next podcast, but it was just unfortunate that we come back home and there was a takeover on Sunday, and
yep,
we got to deal with we got to just deal with the consequence. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and even though we can say like we just came from freaking Gatlinburg and it was amazing, but because of how the press and the media persuades everyone, you know what I mean? It made us look bad. You know?
Yeah, it was not good.
Made us look bad nationwide, not just, I mean, internationally and everything. It just made us look bad, bro.
Yeah.
Specifically Massachusetts.
Yep. Yeah, it was not good.
Like Trump.
Yeah, he came at us, bro.
He came. Yo.
Pause.
He came was crazy. I should have finished that.
Pause
on that, yo.
That was crazy. Final thoughts on Gatlinburg 2025.
Amazing. Just all out amazing. Would I change anything? Absolutely not. The nights that going to sleep at 3 a.m., waking up at 5, I would do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yep. Was I tired as fuck? Absolutely. But, dude, had a blast.
Yeah.
The people there, the friendships that I made, the friendships that carried over here, just, I'll never take that back.
Yeah, I agree. I think you summed it up perfectly. The only thing I think I would add to it is that although I think one of the coolest things for me is although I know a lot of the stance guys and girls from the outside.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever spent quality time with them.
Yeah, you got to actually get to know them a little bit better.
And that was dope because I got to know more of them, and the ones that I did know, I got to actually get to know them.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? So that was probably the coolest thing for me. So, and now we just got to get Terrence to go next year.
Yeah, we got to get Terrence to go next year because he's going to have a blast.
I know.
I wish I can get Jav to go, Javier.
Yeah, we gotta get him to go next year.
There's a ton of people that I would love to just check it out.
You have to.
Even if it's a day
I'm so glad I went, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So glad I went.
I'm kind of pissed that Jake didn't go.
Dude.
I wish, I know he had other things to do, so I don't want to say
No, fuck all that. Here's the thing, Jake, I love you to death, bro. Here's the thing. Jake low-key wanted Gat to fail. I'll tell you why. I love you, bro.
Yep.
But I'm telling you why. Jake low-key wanted Gat to fail because he's a H2O OG.
Yes.
And when H2O is no longer there, he is now like, Gat is not his.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So he's like, fuck it. It's not that he wanted it to fail, but it's one of those things where like Jake was looking at it as like, if it's not H2O, I'm not supporting it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So next year,
Crispy went, bro.
Next year we're getting Jake to go with us, bro.
Yes,
straight
bro.
up. And we're gonna have
he's gonna have a blast. Yeah. I know we got things coming, but pause.
That was crazy.
But Gatlinburg was a hell of a time, dude. Yeah. And I'm kind of mad that he went to the H2O reunion. You know what I mean? And that was a huge plus. That's great. I'm glad that was done in private as well.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, but Gatlinburg was just. I would definitely go back.
Yeah.
I would say that I had nothing but positive events there. Nothing negative at all.
You know what the craziest part of this conversation right in this second, exactly what we're talking about right now? We're talking about all of our friends that need to go, right?
Yep.
Think about all of the other people just in Massachusetts. Like, think of all the other people Gil's had conversations with, or Panda's had conversations with. Like, you need to go. You gotta go.
Shout out fucking Panda, bro, because he's the one that originally he was telling me, like, bro, you gotta get to Gat.
Yeah.
You got, like, we're content creators.
Yep.
Like, you need to get to fucking Gat, bro.
But so if we're having all those conversations, if we're having that conversation now, and we just came up with at least 4 people, how many other conversations like this are happening?
Oh yeah, bro.
So
that's why I feel like it's gonna be even crazier next year.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Right? It's gonna be nuts. So
if it happens,
it's gonna happen.
If it happens, like I said, I went to pretty much the last year of H2O, and like though it was hectic, like dude, I had the best time over there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The H2O era was fire. So, but all right, bro. So GAT 26 is like
We going, bro. We're going together, bro.
We out,
bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a week there again, but I'll do.
You know what? I am.
Are you actually gonna do the week?
I'm gonna do the week,
If you're gonna do
bro.
the week, I'm gonna do the week.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the week. I'm gonna do the week because I'm trying to go chill, relax.
Yes.
Then I want to watch it build up, pause, and then explode on the weekend. You know what I mean? Pause.
Nah. Kind of same thing. It just sucks because I also there's so much that I want to be able to do. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you do too. So
yeah.
But like SEMA is. I don't know how you feel about SEMA.
I'm over it at this point, but I know you had a good time.
But I had a blast.
I know
at
you
SEMA,
had a great time,
and I would do it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would do it to go do it, but every year I look at SEMA content and I'm like,
But that's because you haven't experienced it.
Yeah, in person.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. My problem is too, like, this might sound crazy, but I like realistic car builds.
Yes.
And at SEMA, it's a lot of shop builds, and they're fucking crazy. And 9 out of 10 of them will never hit the street.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll never hit the street.
I like realistic cars that, like, some dude built with his homies and then like brought it to the show or whatever. And most of them, they drive there. Like, I have no problem with people trailering cars.
I mean, you'll be surprised. There's some builds there that you know what I mean. That
I know. Yeah.
I want to say that if we had to say a number, right? I would say, like, if there's thousands of cars there, let's just say there's 1,000 cars, right?
Yeah.
I would say like 750 of those cars drove there.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
You know what I mean? So there's a large amount of cars that actually get driven,
that did drive
that
there. Okay.
actually do, or that they were trailered, but when they get back, they actually do come out and drive. You know, what I mean? There's a shit ton of those cars there, but the ones that we are like interested are the ones that don't get driven.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's for a reason, because when you're a shop, you want to go all out and show what you can do, right?
Yep.
That doesn't mean that the car is
100%.
Yeah, bro. But because a project car is always a project car kind of situation. You know what I mean? But another thing is that you just spent 130 hours plus on this car.
Yep.
You're going to take it out on the street and one thing can go wrong.
That's it.
And then you got to start from scratch again.
Yep.
So why take that, why do it again? You know what I mean?
But then, but
it's one of those things.
I do get it, but I'm like,
a project car is a project car. What happens?
Yeah, but it's also not an art piece. Like, it's at the end of the day, no matter what, your car is a mechanical tool.
Yes.
It's a tool. It's not.
Yes.
It's not art on a wall. Like,
exactly.
You can turn a car into art.
Correct.
Some cars are like very beautiful to look at, but bro, it's a fucking tool. You know
what I like, what I like about SEMA is not, yes, I get to see the cars, but I also get to see everything else in terms of tools that are coming out. Because obviously, as a guy, as an enthusiast, I want the job to be easier. So seeing the new tools that are coming out, seeing just newer technology on how to get something done or what's coming into a new car. You know what I mean? Just that. That's what I really like to see. So do I go there just for the cars? Nah, not really. Yeah.
It's a little bit of everything. It's the experience and in its totality.
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much. And plus, I really enjoy like the overlanding experience, all the trucks and everything. So to see what's coming out new to the market,
it's interesting.
Is dope.
Yeah.
That's what I like. And plus, for me, another thing was networking.
Of course. Yeah.
Like, I go there to speak to others, you know what I mean? Yep. So those people that you see on YouTube creating this build, that time that you have, even though it's 5 minutes, whatever, dude, you're going to learn so much in those 5 minutes.
Yeah, you take a little bit away from the... You do that enough times, you're like, damn, you come back like, oh, shit, okay.
And it's almost like an unforgettable thing, because you'll be like... So not everyone gets into SEMA, you have one day. Yeah. Friday is the day that everyone can go in, and that's new. But before, it was like, you gotta pay to come in, or you have to be a vendor or someone who's a salesman or a media guy. So if you see them on day one and then you see them for the rest of the week, they're like, oh, this guy must be somebody because he's here. You know what I mean? Yeah. If he wasn't, then even though you're kind of like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But still, just to have that conversation, that 5 minutes, they're always gonna remember you because they're like, oh, well, this guy was here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So that's why I think it's like a big deal for car enthusiasts, even the content creator in general, just to go there and just check it out, because it's memories that you're gonna always carry on with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would definitely like to check it out. I think the toughest part would be that it's so close to Gat. Time wise,
that's the problem,
right?
bro.
It's like, damn, you go to Gat for a week and then damn SEMA again.
Yes, and that's why I'm like, crap.
It's a lot, bro.
But Vegas is a hell of a time.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So, well, fuck it. We'll end this one there, bro. I think we covered Gat pretty well.
Yeah.
Really excited to go back next year.
Hell yeah, bro.
I just know it's gonna happen. So
yeah,
it'll be fire. So,
and I know we're gonna go with the right crew again.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So we're good. We're good to go.
We'll have a good time. Shout out to Abe's Garage for letting us record here.
Yes.
Appreciate you guys. There's let's see what's in here tonight before we go. There's
this M2 that's in front of us.
M2 is in front of us is pretty crazy. There's the R8 Spider, the Audi R8 Spider is over there. Terrence's M5 is here.
Yep. There's an M3 over there at the corner.
There's two.
Black M3.
There's two. There's the 4-door M3 and the coupe.
Yep.
There's that crazy ass Vet. That crazy ass high horsepower Vet.
Fire.
We didn't even go downstairs today. I know Ted's International's here,
which is so nice.
Crazy. There's a nasty original paint Ford Lightning.
Yes.
That truck is fucking nuts. Couple Porsches here. There's two 944s. Yeah, there's some cool cars in here.
Always come. There's always something.
There's always
crazy.
Cool. Yeah. That GTO down there is fire too.
That GTO is so nice. I'm looking at it right now, bro. That thing is amazing.
And then there's the AMX.
Yes.
I think is that a Javelin? I don't know what it is, but it's cool. But yeah, there's some fire cars in there. So shout out to Abe's Garage if you guys need storage needs.
Yes. Come check him out.
Yep, come check out Abe's Garage.
He's on Instagram and Facebook as well. So and the guys, the owners, down to earth, car enthusiasts as well. Yeah, you can come in here 24 hours. You have if you're a member, you have access 24 hours. You can come work on here at whatever time you want, whatever time of day. You can come in, work on your car. There's tools here, whatever you need. Tools and lifts. And lifts, yeah. There's lifts here too. So yeah, and donuts. Donuts. Yeah. Gio had a bunch of them. So. Yeah, I'm done with donuts. But all right, we'll see you guys on the next one. Yes, sir. Peace.